An apartment building in the Tower District that was supposed to be vacant goes up in flames for the second time in less than a week. Authorities now suspecting it was arson.
Our Ben Morris joining us live now at the site of that fire with more on what appears to be an alarming trend in the city. Ben.
This fire here at the corner of Olive and Calaveras is the 25th vacant building fire so far this year in the city of Fresno, a trend that appears to be making an uptick in recent years. Fresno Fire responded to the call here just before 2:30 this morning. In the process of fighting the fire, one firefighter sustained minor injuries and multiple cats were rescued from the building, which was converted from offices. People were found to have been living in the building that was supposed to be empty.
There had actually been a fire at this same building last week. A meter had been pulled and the residents were displaced. Evidently, people were not supposed to be back in there this early because the meter had still not been restored.
When stopping by the site of the fire earlier today, we found John Kilgore. He was working as fast as he could, trying to get everything he owns into a U-Haul.
We had another fire last night, and we're trying to get all our property out of the house.
Kilgore's unit was located in the center of the building, in between the one involved in last week's fire and the one this morning. He says it was relatively unscathed in the first fire, but he was ordered to leave.
They told us the next day that they're going to board up the doors, and we can't live here.
Early this morning, his cats were rescued from the building as he was continuing to live there while moving his belongings out with nowhere else to go.
I told the fire department that, I had animals in there. They pretty much contained it to those units and saved mine.
In 2022, there were nearly 120 fires in vacant structures, up from 111 in 2021 and 89 in 2020. Fresno Fire asked that if you see somebody trespassing in vacant or condemned buildings, that you call the police. Reporting live in Fresno, Ben Morris, KC24, local news that matters.